Good morning, everyone. It's a Tuesday. In case you're watching this on some other day, this is my Tuesday morning. It's about 10 degrees outside. It's nicer than it was yesterday. I hope you enjoyed the eclipse. I hope you got as much out of it as you wanted to. It was a real family event for us. Really exciting for young Pasha, so we quite enjoyed it. Speaking of family, Derek Thompson from the UK has requested this pondering is family, and how do you balance medication, work, life, family all together. Now, again, I'm going by the seat of my pants. I take these and I just come out and decide to just babble about them. I don't prepare, so I haven't looked anything up. But I would say that I find it interesting that we try so hard to make sure, and I do this, to make sure that we're medicating in a way that others won't find harm or fault in our medicating. By saying that, I'm saying, we often think to ourselves, will somebody think wrong knowing that I'm high because I'm looking after my son right now? Will someone think that I'm wrong because I'm having a toke while I'm at someone's house and I have to drive home? All that kind of stuff. Most of that balancing your medication to your situation is because of stigma. I don't see anybody wondering. Well, I won't say I don't see it. When I was heavy on, when they first threw a bunch of pharma at me, Wellbutrin and Cipralex, until the body gets used to it, boy oh boy, those things give you a euphoria, a yucky euphoria, but a high that I think is dangerous. I think it's scary. I think it you shouldn't drive on it. And when I first started on that medication, I told my wife at the time, and I told many other people, I'm not willing to go drive for hours after it. I took the medication in the morning, then again at night. For hours in the morning, I wouldn't go do any errands or anything, and right after supper when I took the pill for a couple hours, I wouldn't go out and do anything because I was impaired. So yeah, there's the part of what do you do when you have a lot to do and yet you need to medicate. I don't think it should matter whether it is Percocet, Oxycontin, Wellbutrin, Cipralex, or cannabis. It still is a difficult situation. You need to weigh out the pain versus and the need for the medication versus the current situation. An example from my personal life. Almost the whole summer my son has slept here because my ex-wife has her parents in from Eastern Europe and not enough room, so during the night, regardless of my day or not, my son comes here. I usually, if he isn't here, I wake up in the morning to a CBD pill and a good THC toke and then a coffee. Takes away my pain, takes away that morning anxiety and issues, and allows me to continue on with my morning and get ahead of my pain schedule. When he's here, like right now, I won't do that morning THC. I've already done the morning CBD. That has no effect on myself. So I guess what I'm saying is you have to look at your own current situation and what you feel comfortable doing. If I woke up this morning and my pain was just really hard, I'm going to have some THC. It's not going to harm him to wake up to Dad being a little bit extra smiley. So I weigh it out, and the mornings, big deal. But if, for instance, yesterday I had a very important couple of meetings with finance people over my bankruptcy. I never smoked or took any THC until after that meeting was over, because I wanted to be clear-headed. And yes, you're not as clear-headed as you could be when you have THC in you. So that's the difficulty, is you have to look at the situation you have, and can you handle the pain without the THC or the Percocet or whatever it happens to be. If you can handle it without, go without. Wait until the situation's over and then medicate. If you can't handle it without, either take it and do it with, or reschedule your appointment. I find it difficult. You know, if my ex-wife was dropping my child off early and I was just in the middle of medicating, I gotta put it away. I don't medicate around my kids. I don't let them see any of it. So it's a difficult balance. And it is driven by the stigma around this medicine, more so than any other. Most people on Percocet or any kind of opioid take it on a regular basis, every 4 hours, every 6 hours, every 8 hours, however it is prescribed, and then do the best to do what they have to do during the day. It seems to be only us who are medicating on cannabis that think, will somebody think poorly of me the way I'm medicating? I have days where, you know, my prescription is 6 grams a day, because sometimes, man, I'm in terrible, terrible pain. There's days I may only have 1 or 2 grams. There's other days I may have upwards of 9 to 10 if I'm concentrating it. You know what I mean? So, again, forget the stigma. Think what's right for you inside, and your children and your family and your spouse and your partner and your work-life balance. All of that has to be met. And over time, I think the medication itself will become safer and easier to control. CBD, remember, this is one positive. I hate to put this right near the end, but if you need to go out, you need to take the THC for the pain, have some CBD with it. CBD, I've said this over and over, CBD squishes down the spiked THC high into a regular homeostasis feeling. It takes away the heavy euphoria, it takes away the paranoia and the anxiety, and it just lets you use the painkiller part of it. So again, high CBD can help you medicate better around other people. I hope, Derek, this met what you needed on the talk, and let's talk below. Let's keep the talks coming. Peace and cheers, friends. Love and harmony.